I've been getting a few comments on how I actually heat this shed. Well, I use this sort of radiator. It's a high-powered radiator. It's at the top there. It knows what temperature it's at. It's at 25 C set, and the temperature there is 16. But the temperature in the different enclosures is what I actually aim for. So for the likes of say leaf cutters, I've got humidity sorted out via this handy dandy thing that I got a while ago from Pro. I think it's a Pro thingy. It's from a garden store, and see, that's exactly what I wanted. It's at 26, which is one higher than I normally would have it at. But due to me getting a new occupation, I've sadly neglected the leaf cutters, not as much as I should really. I should be still maintaining them, but yeah, you can see them there. Got a lot of leaf matter as well as the rope, which I actually put in there. They've cut the rope because they figured they could do without it. They put it in there. I don't know what to do with it. And there's the fungus there. The humidity is exactly what I wanted it at, which is at 90%, which is perfect. You can see the condensation. Can't see it in real life, but on film it picks it up for some reason. 25.5, that's okay. Up here though, they've not really done much, to be fair. They had a fungus in the tubes, but I think they've moved that back in now. So I think they've moved the fungus which was in the tubes back in. So I think they're going to rebuild. Yeah, as you can see, it shrunk a bit down to there. The reason being is because I've had an occupation. I've recently been getting into an occupation, so priorities come first. I mean, these are a huge achievement, but they're very time consuming. So I only got like maybe a few hours a week of rest, and then I have to come and have a look at these. So definitely, now that I'm settling in, I definitely will be able to get them back up to speed. Which they've not really hindered their fungus per se, it's just kind of sloped. I wouldn't say it's shrunk badly, I'd say it's more or less they've moved it to where they see fit. It's obviously it's a new location that I've moved them in. There's the new fungus garden. It's got some new sprouting spores. There, it looks really healthy to me, which is nice. It's nice that it's not dying, so I know I'm doing something right. So that's good. It's not dead, so it looks healthy to me. If I can get a proper shot on it, that'd be lovely, but probably not because my phone's crap. But you know what I mean. It looks alright to me. Maybe if I just maybe put it right up to the glass or something. The acrylic, sorry, because this is acrylic. But then it'll probably come into view and bugger all the thingy. But you get the gist, right? And then you got the soldiers that are milling about. There's a soldier there. Probably not going to focus again. Because, you know, it doesn't focus. And in here, it's got humidity, which I use here. In there is where I put the water. I just put that, I refill that every now and again, but not really right now. There's where they're storing leaves. I assume they're going to use that when they sprout out here, see, for instance. That's what they'll do. And the fungus goes all green, which indicates growth. So this fungus isn't bad. It's just, it's going to grow. Oh, it's going to take a bit to grow now. When they get to this size, they do require a lot of attention. They eat as much as an adult cow sometimes, so that's why I've not been up to scratch with feeding them. I maybe only feed them twice a week when I should be feeding them every day. But as to me getting a new job, I can't really devote much time to them, but they're still doing good. To the time that I've devoted to them, I've managed to keep their fungus stable and their worker count to a nice bit, because they're not overcrowded and they're not undercrowded, which is nice. So see, those soldiers there are protecting the income of the privet which I feed them, which is got a nice clean bin here which I put them in, and they take that in as well. I do feed them daffodils every now and again, as you can see. They're daffodil, and take that down to the tube and all that sort of thing. So yeah, that was an update on the leaf cutters. By no means hindered by the shrinking of the fungus, but I'm a man and I've got to work and I've got to, you know, do all that sort of stuff. So that's unfortunate, really. Got to sit down on my chair and I get to look at all the action that goes on, and that tub there will fill up within time, really, to be fair. So yeah, and I've got some nice humidity and all that sort of thing going on, and it rises up and does all that. I need to watch because it might do stuff. And then I've got my incubator where I've got all my other small tiny colonies which are really worth waiting, worth in a video for. But I do have a mini scorpion here, which is alright. It's doing okay, isn't it? Yep. Seems to be doing okay. And yeah, the scorpion, I've recently been keeping scorpions for a little bit, and it's been going alright. So yeah, anyway, enough of that. I'll see you all later on with another video when I've got something to report. So cheerio.